Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Melevisione, tell 'em I sent you. Just say I've got a secret, a big red apple for you. Mele, better put this away. Tell 'em I sent you. Oh my goodness! I can't believe it though. How could you be so afraid of nothing? Ciao, I'm glad to see you again. Have you been watching for a while? Since before I opened the magic trunk, well, so I guess you have a good idea of how frightened I was, don't you? And what's worse, because of a simple old mask that I'd completely forgotten about and hidden away long ago. Two simple masks. There's a good example. When you came in and saw I was afraid, I felt kind of, well, I felt sort of embarrassed, you know? And it's because I'm sure you were saying, look at Milo. A great big elf like that. How come he's showing some kid like me he's afraid of something anyway? Weren't you? Oh, but then I thought, no, that's dumb, because even adults are afraid now and then. Yeah, they might get scared over different things, but they have their fears just like you do. You can bet on it. Now, for example, tell me what fears you have. Afraid of the dark? Of being left all on your own? And tarantulas? Well, that's incredible. I'm afraid of the same things as you are. Yeah. Let me tell you a secret, though. Now, I've always got this on me. A wonderful magic charm. It's a powerful spell that takes away fear. I'll recite it for you. Fairies of Umbriel, fairies of fire, hear me and grant me my fondest desire. My knees will stop shaking, my heart will stop quaking. Strength, courage, and wisdom are mine for the taking. I close my eyes tightly and count 1, 2, 3. I'm brave as a lion, fear's gone. There, you see? Beautiful, isn't it? Well, I think I'd better go and open up the refreshment stand, don't you? I'm gonna bring these masks along with me also. Yep, I'll catch up with you later. Ciao.
Yes. Let's see. There are dewdrops gathered by the light of the moon. Orange blossoms peeking out after a thunderstorm. Definitely a fern or two. And
Fairy Lena!
My lips just dry, Molly B. What a fright you gave me, you can't imagine. I was as scared as I was when the other fairies would jump out and yell boo from behind the waterfall.
And you'll probably be like that forever, Lena. Tell me how you'd like it if other folks stuck their noses into your things when you weren't around.
I only wanted to see what his drinks were like. I just wanted a little taste. I admit it, I was poking around. Molly B, listen, I was trying to see if Milo had changed his formulas or done something different.
I haven't changed a single thing in my drinks and potions, because they're perfect the way they are, as anyone who minds their own business can tell you. How about a drop of roseberry nectar? Molly B, it's on the house. Good.
Thanks, Milo. Molly B almost scared me to death when she burst in, and before I knew it, she yelled at me from behind.
Oh, don't make such a big fuss over so little, my sweet. If you had been around when I was a little girl, well, then I could say that you had good reasons to be scared after all. There, the real fear we had, it was of starving. Because there wasn't even one little tiny crust of bread to share. Never mind some foolish girl yelling her silly head off all over a stupid cockroach she saw in the middle of the forest somewhere.
Cockroach? Did someone say something about a cockroach? Where is this famous cockroach anyway? Excuse me, ladies. But we'll just have a word about this cockroach. He wasn't nice and plump, was he?
Lucius, you don't mean... You're not going to tell me you're eating cockroaches, are you?
Yeah, let's not be hasty now. No, I mean, if you're plump and round...
Oh, never mind the cockroach, Lucius. We were just talking about a few things that make us scared.
Scared? You women are afraid of your own shadows.
Actually, even the most courageous boy can get scared every once in a while. For example, I get terrified of tarantulas.
That's right. Don't be so dopey, Lucius. Any boy can be afraid too, you know.
What? No, hold on. Hey, well, women get scared even more, and that's the truth. And Lucius is the ferocious... Wait, what am I saying? The most ferocious wolf in Fabledom. The guy does not yet exist, and that's just to be fair. Who can make me feel scared? And speaking of which...
Listen, Elf, give me one of your tiramisu supers. I got some very important business to take care of.
One tiramisu super for Lucius the Wolf. There you go.
Fine.
I don't know how it's possible, but it tastes even worse than usual.
Well, I gotta get going.
You females will be afraid of your own shadows.
One day I'm going to pull all the hair off of that blowhard. Oh, I have some very important affairs to take care of, I'll bet. Preparing traps, capturing gnomes, and stealing chickens. Oh, and that doesn't count all the times he's tried to put his paws on my little Odessa. Someone ought to invent a way to give a lesson to that Lucius, Lena. To somehow get him to understand what it means to always have someone running after you, trying to eat you for lunch.
You're right, Molly B. He gets me so angry whenever he frightens me with one of those infernal traps of his. I'm getting a good idea. If I were to run like the wind or even faster, then I could move all those traps he set up around. Then I'd make him think they were moved on account of some huge, horrible giant wolf.
Fairy Lena, I'm not so sure it's such a good idea. Because it won't be easy scaring a wolf.
You won't?
No.
Well, I'm saying I'll be able to. And I'll go do it right this instant.
What I would love, if you want to know the truth, is to scare the pants off Lucius once and for all. And the cave where he takes his snooze would be great, wouldn't you say? That'd pay him back for all the times he scared my little Odessa.
You know what I think, Molly B? You're absolutely right. I think giving him a lesson would be perfect for him. And you know what? I know just how we can plan it. Because earlier, I was in my house. I almost jumped out of my skin because I found these two horrible masks when I opened my trunk. I brought them with me here, too. I'm thinking I could create a sort of terrifying mask that lights up of the... what did Fairy Lena say? A monstrous...
A monstrous wolf, yes! And you know, I'm gonna do it with you, Milo.
I changed the places of all the traps of that blowhard wolf. That way he'll be the one who ends up trapped in his traps. I can't wait to see what happens when he falls on his face.
Those silly girls. I mean, come on. They're afraid of everything.
I have to go and hide. Now we're really gonna have some fun.
Yes, well, they can't all be like me, can they? A proud, ferocious wolf of the fables that isn't afraid of anything, huh? Careful, Lucius. Quiet. Who's there? Huh? Where are you? Come on, Lucius. Don't tell me your own shadow's giving you the willies, huh? Courage now, lad. Let's go and check our nasty little traps and see if we picked up a little lunch, shall we? I'm dying. Oh, pain. Oh. Who is the idiot who put this old brainless chicken tripper trap right in the middle of the path? Hey, what am I saying? I'm the idiot who put it here. But I thought I put it all the way down there. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck or lose an eye there.
Wait till you see what's coming up for you next.
All right, Lucius, pluck up your courage and let's go see what you might have snared with a snare. Maybe some little animal, about that, I don't know. A fat little pheasant or perhaps a small piglet already roasted and browned. Oh, I can hardly wait.
There you go. Very good, my courageous wolf. Only a few more feet.
Careful. Slowly, Lucius. Almost there. Now I gotcha! If I can... my hands on the idiot who put a snare right here. Holy dogbone. I set it here. But I'm sure I put it all the way in the bag. This blasted snare is more teeth than an ogre.
He who lives with snares is sure to fall into them, Lucius.
A poor wolf with a limp due to amputation is hardly a wolf at all. I don't believe it. These traps are bewitched. It's like they move all on their own. Now what am I going to do? No use getting upset, Lucius. Just relax. Good. Now then, let's go see what happened. Could be I might just have caught something in the tree net. And so I don't. Hello? If there's someone who can hear me, get me out of here! I got somehow imprisoned in my own tree net! Anyone?
Lucius the wolf? Lucius, what are you doing in your own net? I could have sworn you were out hunting pheasants, not for Lucius's.
Fairy Lena, that's not very funny. Help me out of here instead of cracking jokes. If I get my hands on whoever move my traps, I'll... a corkscrew is what I'll make his neck seem like. Oh.
It was a wolf from what I heard, though it was gigantic. A humongous red-eyed monster. If it's the same one, he came by here recently, and he ate every last one of Rufus the Ogre's wild boars.
A wolf, huh? And a giant one, too? What? Right here in my phantom forest, huh? Impossible.
Is it?
Yep.
How's it possible you ended up in your own net then?
Well,
It doesn't matter though, because you're not afraid of some gigantic wolf, are you?
Hey, just wait, Fairy Lena. We're talking about Lucius now. The only invincible, ferocious wolf of the Phantom Forest, and not afraid of anyone.
no.
Excuse me a second. This wolf, he was how gigantic now?
Oh, well, he was as tall as the highest massive oak, with 2 giant eyes the size of plates. Well, I'm sorry for you. You better take up fishing, because if you're really hungry and you think you'll still be able to find something after he's come through, I'd leave town if I were you.
Fairy Lena. Pardon me if I doubt you. It's out of the question, but what if I were to say, I wouldn't eat fish in a million years.
Not in a million years. Well, I imagine starving be much more terrible for you. Now I'm going against all my better instincts. Down at the lake, there's some fish as large as horses. But you wouldn't eat fish in a million years, so I guess you're not interested. Bye, Lucius.
Bye, Lucius. Now, hold on. I'm saying hold on. When in life has anyone ever seen a wolf go fishing?
I don't know. Seems like I've only got one choice to make.
Fill me. If I don't have lunch, it'll kill me. Fishies! Yeah, right. Here I come, ready or not.
There you go, little wolf.
Milo, am I cutting this right?
Perfect, Molly B. I'm just finishing cutting out the other eye, the nose, and the mouth. Hi there. Did you know how much fun it is to create a mask like this? Why don't you make one there in Down Underland? Huh? I'll explain everything. The very first thing you have to do is get hold of some paper that's really strong, like from boxes of cardboard. Then, you draw the outline of a wolf, and afterwards, maybe with a little help from an adult, carefully cut along the outline, just like Molly B's doing right now. Good. Then take a piece of paper like this one, black and a little lighter, on which you draw the nose, the eyes, and the mouth of the wolf. Just the way I do it here. After which, you cut the pieces out. I've already started on this one. I've cut out the mouth and... see? And the nose, there we go. And now, we're gonna cut out the eyes. I already did that one. You can do it too. Come on, we'll do it together. There we go. And now we finish the other eye of the wolf.
There. Now I've finished cutting the outline, Milo.
Bravo, Molly B. Okay, my friend from Down Underland, watch now. Molly B has finished cutting the outline of the face of the wolf. And here's how we get to pop it out. There we are. So what we're left with is the outline of the wolf. Now, the other side's painted differently. As you can see, it's black, because while I was waiting for you, I colored the whole thing. That's because the mask will be a lot scarier if we do it like that. And now, we pick up a whole sheet of colored tissue paper. I happen to like orange. It fits exactly around the outline of the wolf's face. We have to glue it on the back of it. So we get our glue ready, and we put it along the borders of our outline. The glue goes on the cardboard. Okay, there we go. Now the colored paper goes on over the glue. Make sure the paper sticks on well. Let's start from the bottom of the cardboard. Now we make sure it's on really well. And then we carefully turn the cardboard around. Nice and careful. Now it's time to glue on the eyes, nose, and mouth that we cut out of the black paper. So we pick up our glue again, and we get ready to glue the eyes on our wolf. Then we put on the nose. Perfect. And finally, we glue on the mouth of the wolf. Hold on. By Saturn's moons, if I do say so myself, that's one nasty mask. Look at it. What do you think, Molly B?
It's absolutely terrifying.
Wait, you haven't seen everything yet. We get a flashlight, and you'll see what an incredible thing we can do when you put the light on it. I guarantee you, with it set up in the darkness of the cave, this mask will be terrifying, all right? We'll be able to knock Lucius over with a feather.
Life's a joke, it's just a bubble. Watch your step or get in trouble. Whoever wrote that song didn't know what he was talking about. Because I never get in trouble. I'm Lucius the Wolf, the ferocious. Lucius, quiet. Something to debate. And now it's supper time. I gotcha. Come here, you. What? Well, the wolves enfable them. What the? It's supposed to catch me, or am I supposed to catch him? Come here, you. This is gonna be as big as a whale, at least. Come on, Lucius, be serious. Whales? There aren't any here. Well, then it has to be a shark. No, there are no sharks here either. No. Well, he can call himself anything he likes. And what's important is that he's mine, and I'm gonna eat him all up whole. I can make a soup, a fish soup. No, on the grill. Yes. And I'll be a Wolverine. I never saw a fish like... How did something like that get in my creek? I don't... Oh, boy. Give me a break. How could there just be a couple of jaws with no fish meat attached?
Lucius, oh my goodness, it was so scary. I saw the giant wolf right here by the lake. With his paw, he caught a sturgeon, and he gulped it down in one mouthful. Afterwards, he spit out what you cut underlying there, just an old nasty fish jaw with no meat on it.
You don't... Now you... I mean, You're telling me he came here and gulped down my whole fish and left me with just this... This useless little pair of dentures? Hold on. Well, that means he's stealing my fish. And if I find them all, that means I'll break him in two. I'll turn him into a hamburger.
Oh, I'd be careful, Lucius. You'll only get him angry, because I'm afraid he'd turn you into a wolf-sized appetizer. He's as tall as the highest tree in the forest, you see, and he's got nails as long as this. They're like knives.
Yeah. Well, they call me Lucius, the ferocious wolf of the fables, and I never give up. Not even in the face of the enemy, no. Yes, I'll throw him down and I'll win. Now that I think of it, I'm feeling a little sleepy, so I think it'd be a good idea if I lay down for a little rest. I'll fight him later.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea, Lucius. Have a nap, and then you'll be in shape to throw him out of the forest.
That's right. I'm going off to have a little snooze. Oh, boy, am I tired.
Yes, take a little snooze, so when you come back, you'll be even more scared.
All right, it's ready. It took a little doing, but the mask and the flashlight are ready to go. As soon as Lucius makes his move, you turn the flashlight on.
Quick! Lucius will be here any second. I got him absolutely terrified. I can't wait to see his face. What do I have to do now?
Okay, whenever you see Lucius starting to get inside the cavern, that's when you turn on the flashlight. I'll go back to the refreshment stand now so that when Lucius looks for some place to hide, he'll find me there. All right, he's coming. Quick, hide yourself.
Oh, he's as big as plates. I mean, is that stupid or what? Now, just who does this giant wolf think he's supposed to be? Let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lay myself down here, have a nice nap, and get all my strength back so I can take care of this clown. Lucius, what? You're not actually afraid of this wolf, are you? Fear is a relative term. I wouldn't say that. But if I lay down here, take my nice little nap, I don't know, I'll be that much stronger. I'll just lay myself down. I'll even stretch a little boy.
Who are you, wolf? Just what do you think you're doing? Don't you know that this cave is no more for you to use, but is only for my master, the wolf?
But you, who are you? What do you want?
We are two of the giant wolf's guardians. This is his home and he is resting inside. Don't you even think of waking him or you'll know why.
What? What is all this business about giant wolves? I'm the only wolf around here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Then you asked for it. Look!
That's
Now you've woken him up, wolf.
Ah! I woke him up. Now what am I gonna do? I've gotta get out of here. No, not that way, but this way. Feet still fail me now. Let me out of here.
I'll bet Lucius the wolf is going to be thinking more than twice before he acts like a bullfrog again, saying he's not afraid of anything or anyone. Our plan worked. That mask was super scary. It was unbelievable, wasn't it? You know what? I think I'm going to go into the cellar and make some fresh tiramisu for my friend Lucius. He'll probably come screaming in here with every hair on his furry tail on end.
Milo, oh scared, oh terror, you won't believe it, a wolf, gigantic, Milo, help me, I don't know what to do, you gotta help me, please, Milo, where are you? There's never a barman around when you need one. Oh no, don't tell me the gigantic wolf was here too, and gobbled up Milo in 1 second. Milo, is anyone there? Who's there? Are you something? I'm fainting.
This door is so squeaky. I'm gonna have to give it some oil, I guess. I'm surprised Lucius hasn't come around. That's odd. I wouldn't have thought he had that much courage.
Holy polenta! Milo! Lucius fainted right here on the ground.
I was wondering where he was. He must have come in when I wasn't looking. I bet he got scared when he heard the creaking door. That's it, I'm sure. Come on, hurry. Help me wake him up. I think we give him enough of a lesson for now. We'll tell him this, that the giant wolf has left forever, all right?
I suppose so, even though he doesn't really deserve it. Lucius! Lucius! Come on, Lucius, wake up!
Let go, I'm a dead guy. Then what am I doing still whole?
Well, of course you're still whole. Bones, hair, and all. Be a good wolf now, that's it. You can forget all about that giant wolf.
Oh, no. No, you don't. You want to make me think he's gone. I'm going back to being dead.
Well, too bad. I'm sorry you think that, because the giant wolf's gone, and I was thinking, well, I could offer you a nice, cool, big glass of tiramisu, though if you're dead, I guess you won't be wanting any.
It's true, Lucius. I saw him go into the deep forest, and he was so angry because there was nothing left to eat.
Are you sure? He really went over there, into the deep forest, huh? You're not kidding now. You're really sure? Cross your heart and hope to die?
Absolutely sure.
Well, in that case, a fresh tiramisu isn't exactly the worst thing in the world.
That's the spirit, Lucius. Here's a nice glass of tiramisu. There we are. Drink that down and tell me how it is.
Thank you. You know, that's really disgusting. More disgusting than usual.
I suppose you're awfully lucky the wolf decided to head out, aren't you? You had the pants scared off you, isn't that right?
Pants off of who? We're talking about Lucius, the ferocious wolf of Fabledom here. I'd like to run into him just once. I'd fold him into little squares and then flush him down the toilet. Pants scared off. He scared the pants off me down to my underwear. I don't know what I'm going to do anymore. I'm so embarrassed.
And a good thing.
Yeah, I'm scarred for life.
There you go. You heard him, didn't you? Even Lucius admits that for once, also the ferocious wolf of the fables can feel scared, like anyone does. There's nothing wrong with being scared of something, is there? And after all, it really wasn't so difficult to admit, though. Well, I've got to get going because I've got to prepare a new batch of fresh drinks. But you remember to come back here. You always know where you can find me. Ciao. I'll be seeing you real soon.